Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time, Gullif and Kara left us. And we're down to 3. But we got some new job classes, so I have outfitted my characters with said job classes. Let's take a quick look at what some of these are. The Dragoon. Dragoons can jump. They're basically like a knight, except they use spears. The downside is, spears, at least the spear that I have, is not compatible with double grip, so it's basically useless right now. Let's see, it also takes longer to jump, because jump takes a full second turn, a full turn to charge up to deal double damage, but you'll deal double damage with the monk's build-up command in about half a turn, so it's more effective to use build-up, though it doesn't take you out of the way of taking damage. Let's see, Samurai has natural evade built into it. I think it's like 25% or 33 or one of the two. And it also is just a high damaging job class that is compatible with double grip. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm just using it for a little while. I will go back to Hunter in a little bit. It's just Hunter's not particularly useful in the upcoming little bit. So we'll make some changes afterward. What else? We got the Chemist job class. This is the Riku job class. This one is the one that can eventually learn combine or mix, depending on the translation, and is one of the most versatile job classes in the game for buffing, debuffing, healing, all that kind of good stuff. Just having them in the job class doubles the effect of any type of healing item, potions, elixirs, well, not elixirs, but ethers, stuff like that. And what else? Dancer. We also got Dancer. Dancer is a hit and miss job class. It has the potential of dealing some interesting effects and a lot of damage, but it can't use all that much armor. But the armor it can use is really good for its secondary features, not its overall defense. So it's kind of a glass cannon in ways, but there are some uses toward it, and I will be showing off what some of those uses are, even though if you're just going for damage, instead of mastering a Dancer and getting that ability, master a Hunter and get the ability for a Hunter. It's much better. Anyway, so I've got a Samurai with the katana we got much earlier in the game with double grip. And we have Lena as a bard for now with Dimension Magic as her secondary ability. That'll be useful coming up. Gave her the Guardian Knife because why not? And Ferris is the same because I really need to learn, I believe it's the next ability before I can really take her off that job class. She's just not going to be too useful until I do that. Alright, so last time we wanted to figure out what we were going to do now, so we decided it made sense to go see Sid. Come on. Get in the fucking hole. Jeez. I don't know why they did that in these old games where they made the movement speed so fast but made it so hard to get into any of the areas. And I'm putting on... No, not equipped. Dash. Where's my dash? There we go. Now we move faster. Takes too long otherwise. And so yeah, we gotta go talk to Sid. What's Sid up to? I'm guessing he's still here because I don't think he has a way of leaving. Now that I think about it. Well, that's new. In Sid's handwriting. Became hazardous. I guess it was radioactive? We're putting it back where you found it. Where we found it. Yeah, we know where we found it. Anyway, let's not do that. Let's just take a quick nap in there. Always nice to have free healing, especially if we have a reason to go down there. I believe you have to go down there before the next scene will trigger. And since this is an older JRPG, wouldn't be surprised at all if you have to watch it, even though if you know where you're supposed to go next. So anyway, we got that at the Meteor Tycoon here, so let's head up here. There we go. Let's head up here. Keep running, stop running into walls. Ah, Black Chocobo. Let's go see what Sid's up to. It's dangerous to go alone. Some strange energy. Yeah, I would leave it there. Especially if it's radioactive, and I would not get that close to it. But then again, not particularly bright. Ground is sucking energy away from the adamantium. Okay. Oh. Interesting idea. And nodding results in the portrayal of information. They just bash their heads against each other over and over again, and eventually Sid just knows what Lena knows. Of course, the more they do that, the less either of them knows, but whatever. Too small to restore full power, but if we use the power from the other 3 meteors, well, wouldn't that be a great idea? And then we could continue this game, because we've pretty much explored the whole world map. The only stuff around here that we have left to explore, we can't get into. So, anyway, let's move on to the next meteor. They fly in the black chocobo for some reason, even though there's a perfectly good airship with plenty of room. But we could even take the black chocobo for a ride. I'm sure he would love that. Get to fly around and not have to do anything. I think you can do these in any order, but I think the other one, yeah, the other one's right here, so that'll be easiest. And let's see here. I'm all healed up. Should be fine there. Oh, by the way, the job class for ability for the samurai there has a default ability called Guild Toss, and well, I have a reason to make a save state now. So, nope, that one. Because you can cheese an upcoming boss fight pretty hard. It's finished. Let's move on. Oh, hello. What have we here? Oh, it's just 1 bomb. Oh crap, it's 6 bombs. How are we ever going to take care of so many bombs all at the same time? I win. Why are you casting life too? Yeah, these guys will cast life too, which is basically re-raise on any of the other bombs that are dead as soon as it dies. So they'll keep reviving themselves over and over and over again, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. However, there's a number of other strategies involved in here that we could make use of. Do I have anything that hits everybody? Animals? I think that's the only thing I have that would hit more than 1, so we'll just leave that off for now. Fast forward. Let's do this again. There's a few ways to take care of these bombs. They have 1500 HP each, and you basically have to kill them all at the same time. I don't think they're probably immune to the fire ones, so we'll just use some of the other ones. However, Love Song. Cast Stop on all enemies when you eventually cast it. And they are all stopped. And that was healing, which I didn't particularly need, but that's fine. Okay, sure. Try a Thunder one. Does it do any more damage? No. The other thing you can do if you want to avoid them casting the spell is cast Void, which will target everyone, including the enemies, and will mute them. But if they're stopped, then it doesn't really matter anyway. In the meantime, we're just going to defend with you. And if they're at low HP, they will tend to use Exploder. And there we go. Finish them off pretty easily that way. Like I said, the other way you can do it is you can cast Mute on them. They can still use Exploder, but anyway. Either way is an effective way of taking them down. In fact, considering we have to go to 2 more meteors, the sad thing is, the easy way of doing that and nerfing all of the boss fights is to just use Stop. It's pretty funny. However, for the next one, we want to actually head to the North Mountain first. And unfortunately, in order to land, we have to land all the way back here. So I'm going to make my way in there and set up the battle that I want, and then I will see you in a moment. Okay, there we go. That's the battle formation that I wanted. Now, in this, you're just looking for one of the Galacats because the next enemy that we encounter is going to have an Earth-based ability. So we want to use control on the Galacat there. Take care of these other guys in the meantime there. Because the Galacat is a very nice enemy when you control him because he will nicely cast Float on our entire party, making the upcoming enemy's ability to use Earth Elemental attacks basically null and void. So, now that we have that, I will meet you outside and we'll go to the next meteor. Okay, we're back. There we go. So, we went to that one, so now we want to go to the one by Karnak, which I believe is the next closest. I believe it's over this way. There it is. Eventually. Where'd it go? There we go. We found the next one. I believe you can go to these in any order, but if you don't, this would be a good idea. So we still have Float on from before. Re-equip Double Grip. Double Grip is pretty much the best ability we have for Bartz at this point. It doubles his damage, and it doesn't take any charge up time, so Katana does quite a bit of damage there. We have Build Up on Ferris over here, and I believe I changed Lena and gave her Terrain so that she has some way of dealing damage after she initiates Stop. Monsters are in there. Oh. This time they're not on the way out, so we gotta go take them on ahead of time. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so who do we got here? Oh, there's a green one. Often they're purple. Oh, hello, Titan. How are you today? Alright, so sing a love song. He is susceptible to Stop. He has 2,500 HP. You could use other things if you wanted. Oh, by the way, the Samurai also has, or at least Samurai's weapons have an innate... Oh, he tried to use Earthshaker, didn't work too well. They have an innate, I think, 12.5% critical rate, and most weapons in the game don't have that high of a critical rate. Let's apply Stop again. Guess we could do that every round. That works too. But yeah, not a lot of HP. There's not really too many other ways to deal with him. He does recover quite quickly from being put in that status effect. But more importantly than even the quests we're doing, we get Titan. Titan is really good in this game for quite a while too. But anyway, he's easy enough to take down. You have Stop, or even if you don't have Stop, you can just beat away on him with your most powerful attacks and you should be fine. Alright, so let's head to the next one, and for the next one, that's the one with the Earth Crystal. I do want to change an ability. I want to give you Steel. It should be good there, and let's look at my notes real quick. You could use Silence or Darkness on the next boss, or Deathclaw, but Stop works as well, so we're just going to go with that. No. A little bit of healing. And that one should be down here. Alright. Now what? Let's see. Last time they came out and the boss was out here. Then we went in because they said there were monsters in there. This time they're not even coming out. Let's go inside. Straightforward meteor. Well, that's not the best way of doing things. Hello. What do we got here? A Chimera Brain. Can we steal from you, please? Dragon Fang! He's got a rare item that doesn't really matter. I think it's some kind of weaker spear or something like that. Don't worry about it. As long as you get the Dragon Fang, you're good. And then just beat the crap out of him with what you got there. There's not much else to him. He has 3,300 HP. We can use terrain to do stalactite on him. Does a decent amount of damage. And just keep... Wow! 2 criticals in a row. Okay, that was really easy. But yeah, stop against all of them. Best way of doing things. And we get through that pretty easily now. Yeah, the reason why we had to go get float from the Galacats is because we don't have float yet. We're going to have to wait till later to get float. Ah, so it's directing me to go that way, is it? Well, we can go that way. Anyway, now would be a good time, if you didn't do so earlier, to farm some of the turtle shells that I was talking about before. If you haven't already done them, then you can do that now. If not, then don't worry about it. Anyway, let's see here. Where is it? Come on, map. Show me where I'm going here. Oh, I'm way off. So yeah, that's where we're supposed to go. You see the that thing there. That's where we're intended on going. I'm gonna do that little bit of farming that I need to with the where is that? Up here with the turtles there. The only downside of doing it now is you don't have Gullif to gain in on the experience and all that. But that's not a huge deal. We don't get too much experience from these guys. And I'm not going to be farming that many turtle shells. I find that even though I try and get like 20 or 30 every game, I almost never use that many. Just because I'm lazy when it comes to using mix. I don't use it in a lot of random battles. So we'll see how many I get. I'll probably get up to 20 or something like that. And that should be good enough. You can try and steal from them while you're in the fight as well if you want. You may be better off with a thief, because thief has a higher chance of stealing. But other than that, that's pretty much all for now. Next time, we're going to be heading through the wormhole to parts unknown. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.